Third place action of the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament here on Strive TV. Thanks for joining us. My name is Eric Allgood. It is Exeter-Milligan in the all-black with the slight blue trim, if you can see it on your screen. They are on the right side of the floor as you face it. And McCool Junction you see with the yellow numbers on the left side. Of course, there will be no flip-flopping with COVID. We're not switching sides or anything like that. So on we go. Olivia Johnson will serve things up first for the Mustangs. 15-10 on their season. Losers last night, actually. As we move on, obviously, both teams losing. Good matches, though, as it were. An evening ago for Exeter-Milligan, a 5-set loss to Cross County. And for McCool Junction, a loss to the top seed in the tournament, BDS, the Eagles. On a mission once again this year, the two-time defending state champions. They've won it in D2, they've won it in D1. We're not quite ready to move them all the way up to C2 yet, but they'd be more than competitive right now. But we will see BDS and Cross County in the championship game after this best-of-5 matchup. A quick 2-0 start for the Timberwolves, and it's Jaden Papik on the serve just to the right of your screen. Now the Mustangs get one over the top with Ashley Scholes, and Ashley rolls one into an open spot and gets the point for the Mustangs. Pinio on that serve, and it's a good one. And to the back row, nice kill that time, Cameron Yansky. Not the first time we've said a Yansky at the CRC tournament, but Cameron gets that kill. Canode exits the back row as Jasmine Turbiadis enters the front row for Exeter-Milligan. Again, the Timberwolves on the right side of your screen. Nice serve there from Daisy Canode. Mustangs up front get one through. Sophia Hofschneider, who leads the team in kills, got that one through. Grace Penner, a senior, into the lineup in the front row there for the Mustangs. We apologize about the camera. We are just too close to be able to see end to end. So we have gone with, we're going to see most of the floor. Can't quite see the serves just yet.
Point Timberwolves. Serving Cameron Yansky.
Near side, that was Hofschneider. Now Turbiadis in the middle, couldn't quite get the timing with Olsen. Turbiadis maybe a little misstep on the way up there, and it's a point for the Mustangs. Again, best of 5 here on the winner's side. The other games on the consolation side of the bracket in the auxiliary gym going best of 3. 4-3, now 5-3, excuse me. Exeter-Milligan after another kill for the Timberwolves. Mustangs will set it up far side for Olivia Johnson, and Olivia connects. Both defenses right now feeling just a little bit sluggish. Offenses, though, have found some open spots. Hofschneider with that serve. In the middle for the Timberwolves. That one, hey, just when we talked that the defense wasn't blocking, hey, there it is. Megan Pinio gets the ace block to tie things up for the Mustangs. Hofschneider goes back to serve for McCool Junction. 15-10 on their season so far, with the postseason just about a week away. Cammie Harrison rolls that one over the top, finds the soft spot in the zone, and a 6-5 Exeter-Milligan lead. Josie Canode, the libero, back in and serving for the Timberwolves as the York High School football team comes in for practice. And a misplay there in the back. He who hesitates falters. And just miscommunication there on who was doing what. So 6-6 our score. Back to serve for McCool Junction goes number 11, Brooke Scholes. And that one went around the antenna. And a point for McCool Junction. Mustangs for their first lead of the game. It does feel a little weird not being at the auditorium here in York for CRC, but some big-time renovations, some needed renovations, and I tell you, if it keeps that building viable for the next 30 years plus, then having 1 year off to play here at York High School, well, then that's okay by me, because the auditorium, it needs a little love every now and then, right? Good play back and forth, and Exeter-Milligan going to keep this one alive. Free ball for the Mustangs. Set it far side for Johnson. Tipped up from the back row. In system, Johnson off the top of the block and kept alive in the back row, then bumped back over. Excellent play there by Jansky along with Olsen. And on we go. Long rally now. And finally, one will go down. Jaden Papik puts it down for the Timberwolves. Cami Harrison back to serve for Exeter-Milligan. And again, their lead is nothing. 7-7 is our score. Bit of a free ball for Exeter-Milligan, but the Timberwolves do not connect in the back row there. Canode and Harrison, I got it, no, I got it, and then nobody got it. And a point for McCool Junction. So it's Johnson. Yes, Olivia Johnson on the serve, and it's a good one. And, whoa, just about, yeah, let's call it a York Ace Hardware. An ace point for the Mustangs, sponsored by York Ace Hardware. Lots of good specials going on. See Blake and the gang for all of your tool hardware needs. And we're going to serve up another one, back-to-back. York Ace Hardware aces for the Mustangs in McCool Junction. I saw Scott's Turf Builder on sale, Winterizer Turf Builder. That's the stuff. Johnson, another hard serve, but that one misses wide. Point Exeter-Milligan. Had been 4 in a row for the Mustangs. So that quells the run momentarily. And we'll put Jaden Papik back to serve for the Mustangs. Papik with a good driving drop serve over the top of the net, but a free ball back to McCool Junction. Mustangs will set it up for Scholes to the back, and Ashley connects. McCool Junction leading 11-8 here in set number 1. Megan Pinio on the serve for Coach Dave Starr and the Mustangs. And a free ball on the serve. It was a good one. Not a great set, but into the net were the Timberwolves. Emma Olsen reached too far over there, trying to make sure that one went down. She probably didn't have to. I think it was going to be a misplay by McCool Junction, but a net violation called, and the lead swells to 4 for the Mustangs. Left side for Jansky. Good dig back up to keep it alive by Hofschneider. On we go. Tipped around, punched around. It'll go down as a kill. On the far side for Scholes. And a timeout coming for Exeter-Milligan. Will take it as well. 13-8. Mustangs on top.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face. Now that's something to consider. It might as well be the ACE logo. You see, everything our locally owned stores stand for is written all over our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. Because at our core, we exist to help others. And you can see it in our faces.
ACE is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
First time out of the set is taken by Exeter-Milligan. They trail 13-8. here in the opening set, and it's Megan Pinio again on the serve, and it's another good one. The third York Ace Hardware ace of the first set for the Mustangs. Biggest lead of the match so far for McCool Junction, and Pinio drives another one to the back row. At best, a free ball back. Quick set in the middle. That one's going to fire long. Was it touched? No. Point, Exeter-Milligan. Raylan Stouffer thought, hey, did I hit at somebody? But the officials quickly said, nope. Just hit it too far. So 14-9, McCool Junction on top. But boy, that quells, at least for a moment, a big-time run by the Mustangs. On the attack, Scholes knocks it over. Quick set, Olsen finds the bottom of the defense there. Nobody home in the donut. Meanwhile, for BDS, the dinosaur has arrived. Talk more about that when the Eagles come up. Great drop serve that time from Canode. Off the top of the block, on we go. Turbiades from the left side. Good up by Johnson. Now far side for Scholes. Ashley rolls it in the middle. Olsen for Turbiades again. That one a little more forceful down the line. Could not see it. Yeah, that was clearly in. Officials on the floor actually couldn't see it, but that one was actually easier to see from the far side than it was from 10 feet away. So 14-11 our score. McCool Junction still with a lead, and the officials just going to make sure on that last point. And actually, we may be going for a backup whistle. You know, one of the things about COVID-19 this year is that the officials have been given an option to use a whistle that is not put in your mouth. It is actually like a handheld whistle that basically emulates that whistle sound. But it would appear that we may, at the very bottom right of your screen, we may have a malfunctioning electric whistle. Might have to change the batteries. It's, in fact, I think exactly what we're doing. So that lets us let you know that tonight's ball game is brought to you in part by York Ace Hardware, Truck Center Companies, Cornerstone Bank, Midland University, and Pump and Pantry.
Truck Center Companies, keeping America's truck industry on the road.
Okay, a substitute electric whistle has been put in play, and we are about to resume our volleyball match. Not sure if it was the batteries or what was going on there, but our head official up on the stand, yes, that sounds much better. The serve there from Daisy Canode, another good one. McCool Junction off the top of the block. It'll go down as a kill for Raylan Stouffer. In for the Mustangs comes Grace Penner into the front row. 15-11. Mustangs on top. The serve from Stouffer. The attack misses wide that time from Jaden Papik. And McCool Junction has pushed the lead back to 5. They've led by as many as 6. Just off the screen to your left is Stouffer again on the serve. Right down the line. Not a great play by the Timberwolves, and it gets them just enough out of system. Unable to recover, and McCool Junction threatening to run away with this one. Up by 6 in the opening set. Playing best of 5. Timberwolves try to get something going. A little tip shot there. Dug up by the Mustangs. Canode gets one over, and then he gets a little help at the top of that one from Olsen. to redirect it just enough. And a much-needed point for the Timberwolves. Zarina Flaherty into the back row, the libero, bright pink. There on the left side of your screen for McCool Junction. Back set near side for Hofschneider. Timberwolves will attack. And I don't think that ever did clear. Cammie Harrison had that one into the net. And so, point for the Mustangs, a 6-point McCool Junction lead. Ashley Scholes on the serve. Near side, Harrison rolls it over the top, finds the soft spot in the defense. Tell you, sometimes it seems like in this set anyway, some of McCool Junction's, or I should say, Exeter-Milligan's best offense has been just a roll shot right over that front row of defense. Johnson from the far side, off the block, then dug up in the back. And now a bump over from Papik, free ball for the Mustangs. Here comes Johnson into the block and stuffed by Turibiatis. Point, Timberwolves. Back to serve goes Emma Olsen. Johnson on the attack. Missed it wide though. Tried to take that one down the line and had it curve around just a little too much on the roll shot. Exeter-Milligan trying to claw their way back, down by 3 now. Olsen again on the serve. Pretty good one, not going to be in system. Johnson will just push it over. Opportunity for the Timberwolves. Near side Papik. Good dig from the back row, and then a quick bump over, and we're going to get a catch and a throw. I think a lift is the official call. But yeah, it was a good idea by Turibiatis. Kind of got up there and the ball stuck in the hand a little bit. She ended up more or less throwing it back over the net. Great serve that time, and a free ball right back from Hofschneider. Johnson on the attack. Now Papik into the net. Point, McCool Junction. 20-15, Mustangs on top, set 1. And a kill that time, and a point for the Timberwolves. We'll send Josie Canode, the 5'3 sophomore, back to serve for Exeter-Milligan. Madeline Fossick, a new head coach, replacing Darcy White for the Timberwolves, and an ace serve. That's a York Ace Hardware serve. 3 aces for McCool Junction. That is the first for the Timberwolves. Canode, another good one, all the way driving into the back row. Johnson rolls it over the top. Opportunity for Exeter-Milligan. Papik takes a swing. No touch. Point, Mustangs. Checking in and back to serve, Brooke Scholes, a sophomore for the Mustangs. Trying to close things out, just 4 away. Free ball for the Mustangs. What can they do with it? Quick set in the middle. It was a good attempt by Stouffer, but the Timberwolves dig it up. Far side, Olivia Johnson. Big swing through the block and down. Timeout. Exeter-Milligan will step aside as well. The Mustangs 3 away from taking set 1.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
Midland's mission is to inspire people to learn and lead in the world with purpose.
Back to the action after Exeter-Milligan takes their second time out of the first set. Oh, what could have been a free ball ends up being an attack and a kill. I don't really know how you score that, but a point. That's how you score it for the Timberwolves from Emma Olsen there. So within 4, trying to hang around, give themselves a chance. Brianna Chopik on the serve, and that's a York ace hardware serve. Excuse me, Cammie Harrison on the ace serve there. And a substitute in for McCool Junction, Grace Penner comes into the back row. Timberwolves within 3. Trailed by as many as 7 in this set. And another York ace hardware serve. 2 in a row. Jeff came up with that on a whim, and Blake's already got his money's worth out of that thing, right? 22-20. Johnson comes up from the back row, puts it down. Need a construction company to sponsor the nails when we get a hard kill like that. Johnson will go back to serve. 2 away now for the Mustangs. Olivia Senior drives that one too far back, though. Timberwolves will stay alive. Jaden Papik will go back to serve just off the right of your screen. Another great serve. Defense just a little slow to react that time. Big swing coming from Cameron Jansky. I haven't called Cameron's name a lot. And then tipping it back and forth. Finally, Olsen says, I'm going to take that spot right over there. And just like that, Exeter-Milligan has come all the way back. They were down 7 in this set. Now down just 1. Papik on the serve. Opportunity, Timberwolves. On the swing was Daisy Canode. Free ball right back. On the overpass. Quick set from Olsen, but dug up by the Mustangs. Olsen will set it for Canode. Daisy over the top of the defense and down. And we're all tied up at 23 apiece. So Papik back to serve still. Mustangs need to get something down on a side out of some sort. Big swing from Harrison on the back row, running to the front. Canode will play the free ball. In the middle, down for the kill goes Jansky, and Exeter-Milligan has forced set point in set 1 after trailing by 7. They've reeled off, I think it's 8 of the last 9 points rattled off by Exeter-Milligan, and a timeout for McCool Junction. We'll step aside as well and be back to York High School after this.
Pumpkin Pantry, the only thing more surprising than our variety of name brand snacks is the variety of people who walk through our front doors. And at this point, nothing you ask for surprises us. From tube chips, tri-cornered tortilla crisps, icing bluffs, pressurized buttery corn puffs, meat missiles, small people covered in sour crystals, protein cocoon, pizza chews, tree sprites, chocolate stripes, stuff we can't advertise. Sweet, salty, also sour. Adolescent jet power. No matter who you are or what you're craving, we got it. Pump up your day at Pumpkin Pantry.
Pumpkin Pantry, favorite spot of Tommy Armstrong and Kenny Bell, right? Set point Exeter-Milligan after they trailed this thing 23-19. Jaden Papik has been doing the honors, and she will continue and then try to close things out right now for the Timberwolves. Mustangs. And a net violation. They're going to call Jansky in the net. And so we are going to have some bonus volleyball here in set number 1 of the third place match of the CRC. Pinio on the serve. Jansky did not hit the net that time. Point, Timberwolves, their second set point. Canode out, Turbiades into the front row for the Timberwolves. And on the serve, Daisy Canode. Good drive, and that is an ace serve. A York ace hardware serve for the set. 26-24, Exeter-Milligan takes set number 1. So we saw a rash of aces from McCool Junction early stages of that first set, and then down 23-19. It goes down as a 7-1 run for Exeter-Milligan to take set number one. So they win it 26-24. We'll come back for set number two between Exeter-Milligan and McCool Junction, the third place match of the CRC tournament here at York High School. York County residents.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face. Now that's something to consider. It might as well be the ACE logo. You see, everything our locally owned stores stand for is written all over our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. Because at our core, we exist to help others. And you can see it in our faces.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Truck Center Companies, keeping America's truck industry on the road.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank. Growing together.
Midland's mission is to inspire people to learn and lead in the world with purpose.
York County residents can receive important law enforcement and public safety advisories, community updates, and official information by text message. Text York Alert to 888-777. Exeter-Milligan wins set one, 26-24. Again, they end that on a 7-1 run at the end of that first set after it was 23-19 in favor of McCool Junction at one point. It looked like they were going to run away with it, but nope. Jaden Papik serves the last 6 of that run to come up with the victory. And Papik will set the serving start here in set number 2. And off the top, that'll be a kill for Olivia Johnson. McCool Junction on the board first here in the second set. Johnson back to serve now. Near side, that is put down. Cameron Yansky with the kill for the Timberwolves. Josie Canode out. Jasmine Turbiani's into the front row for the Timberwolves. Daisy Canode back to serve, just off the right side of your screen. There she is. Far side set it up for Ashley Scholes off the top of the block and down. Scholes gets the kill for McCool Junction. Megan Pinio on the serve now for McCool. Good hard serve to the back row. Turbiani's on the attack. Bit of a knuckleball off the hand, but a misplay in the back row and a point for Exeter-Milligan.
Point Timberwolves, and now serving for Exeter-Milligan number 5, Cameron Yansky.
Cameron Yansky back to serve. We're all tied up at 2 apiece. And to the back, but too strong to the back. Service error. And the Mustangs get the point. Grace Penner into the game there in the front row for McCool Junction. Olsen setting it. The attack from Harrison will find the floor. Cammy's like, well, I didn't even hit it that good, but okay. Point, Timberwolves, all tied up at 3. Each team 2 kills so far in this set number 2. And an ace. That's a York Ace Hardware ace for Olsen. 4-3. Johnson will punch one over. An opportunity for the Timberwolves. Papik on the attack. In the middle, not a great set. Grace Penner just bumps it over. Canode will bump it up. Papik to the back. Oh, nicely played. No, they're going to call a double hit. Double hit there on McCool Junction and a timeout quickly for Coach Starr. 5-3 in the early going here of set number 2. CRC volleyball action brought to you by York Ace Hardware, Truck Center Companies, Cornerstone Bank, Midland University, and Pump and Pantry.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face. Now that's something to consider. It might as well be the ACE logo. You see, everything our locally owned stores stand for is written all over our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. Because at our core, we exist to help others. And you can see it in our faces.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
York Ace Hardware, proud supporter of the Crossroads Conference volleyball tournament action here on Strive TV. You know, they've got some good deals going on. They've got your Scott's Winterizer. They've got your Ace Winterizer. And I might be interested here, Blake. What else can you do for me here? An Ego battery-powered chainsaw, $20 instant savings. I like it. York Ace Hardware, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. 5-3 our score here early on, set number 2. Exeter-Milligan winning set 1, 26-24. Olsen sets it up. Harrison took the big swing, but dug up in the back row, and then a punch at the net. Somebody was in the net. No call, though. Turbiades from the right side. Hits it in the net, and a point. McCool Junction. 4 points for the Mustangs, only 2 of them on kills or points scored, shall we say, by the Mustangs. That's just about, though. Oh, that was very dangerously close to another ace serve. On we play. Papik from the left side. Coming right back on the overpass. Olsen leaves it for Harrison, and Cammy puts it all the way up into the upper deck. So Josie Canode back to serve for Exeter-Milligan as Daisy Canode comes into the front row. And that one's going to punch too long that time from Stouffer. Point Exeter-Milligan, now 7-4. Timberwolves on top. Canode will check things over. Johnson, far side. Olivia gets the big run off the top of the block and down for the kill. 7-5, Timberwolves on top. Stops a little mini run there. Sophia Hofschneider, the senior setter, back to serve for the Mustangs. Does a nice one. Papik from the back, got her. It was just a little bit off balance there was Jaden, and it was just enough to kind of make her lean back. And when she did, the swing and attack went too long. So 7-6. Timberwolves lead is down to 1. Right side, that's Harrison. Good dig in the back row, though. And then a misplay. That was just kind of a punch over from Pinio, but it will go as a kill and a point. And we're all squared up at 7 apiece. From the back, Daisy Canode with that attack. Far side, Olivia Johnson, big swing. Olsen will set it up for Papik. Jaden to the back, caught the back row. Mustang fans didn't like the call, but our red flag pointed down right away there on that back side. Papik's first kill of the set puts the Timberwolves back in front by 1. Harrison had that serve. Mustangs will set it up for Johnson, and Johnson will put it down. Josie Canode couldn't get up to that one. Olivia Johnson now 3 kills in the set. We're all tied up at 8. Brooke Schultz, sophomore, outside hitter, middle blocker. Back in and serving. Left side, that is Jansky taking that big swing, and Cameron will get it down for the kill. Second kill of the set for Cameron. 5 kills total in the set for the Timberwolves. Their lead is 1. Papik on the serve. It was Jaden that served the end of that run. 7-1 run that won set number 1. And how about that on the overpass? Cameron Jansky says, no, get back over there. She puts it down anyway. That's the old Nerf basketball little spike. Comes right back at you, and you just jump up and throw her back down. And that is a York Ace Hardware serve for Papik and the Timberwolves. I'm just saying, Blake, Taylor vastly undercharged you right now. I hope you're watching this. 11-8. And Papik to serve again. Far side, Johnson, good set, better block by Olsen. On we play. Johnson punches it over, and then it's just a free ball back. Canode gets it all the way to the back, though. Johnson gets a little run. Was it touched? Mustangs all thought it was touched off the top of the block, but right away all of the officials agree, no touch. Point Timberwolves. Papik again to serve. And drops a beauty in there for another York Ace Hardware serve. And another timeout for McCool Junction. It is 13-8. 3 aces in the set for the Timberwolves of Exeter-Milligan. We'll come back to York after this.
Truck Center Companies, keeping America's truck industry on the road.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
13-8, Exeter-Milligan on top of McCool Junction. The Mustangs just took their second timeout of the set, so no more for them, at least in this set. And back to the action, and that is going to be, I don't know if that counts as an ace. Maybe if I just say it quietly, a York Ace Hardware serve. It is another point for the Timberwolves. Jaden Papik has been tough to handle as a server for McCool Junction, and another York Ace Hardware serve. Not near enough. Not near enough, Blake. 15-8 here in set number 2. quick set. A little miscommunication there for the Mustangs. Then Olsen goes with a quick set. Punch to the back, but an opportunity here for the Timberwolves. Quick set. Olsen tries to dunk it over again, but the Mustangs dig it up. Free ball from Schultz. Olsen sets it in the middle for Jansky, and Cameron puts it down. Jansky's 4th kill of the set. She leads Exeter-Milligan on the season, had 197 before last night. Jansky, Harrison, and Papik all over 140 kills on the season. And that time, that one rolls over the top for Olivia Johnson in a much-needed point for the Mustangs. They still trail, though, 16-9. So Johnson just got the kill. Now she goes back to serve. Her team trailing by 7 here in set number 2. Playing best of 5. Exeter-Milligan won set 1, 26-24. Over the top. Now we're just flinging the ball back and forth over the net. Finally hit over by Schultz. Off the top of the net, that was Daisy Canode. Now far side for Schultz again. Olsen will set it up. Canode rolls one to the middle. Schultz again on the far side. That one never cleared the net. 4 hits on the Mustangs and a 7-point Timberwolf lead. Turbiati's into the front row for Exeter-Milligan. And Jaden Hess into the ball game. In the back row on the far side there for McCool Junction. Quick set, but into the net again. Another hitting error for the Mustangs. They tried to get Stouffer on the quick one. Making it 18-9 here in set number 2. Just off screen. There she is. Was Canode over the top of the net. Turbiati's played that. On we go. And then a stuff over. How about a reach and a stuff back? Jansky puts that one down for the block. And a point for the Timberwolves. Megan Pinio will do the serve now for McCool Junction. Her team desperately needs a big run of their own, trailing by 9. Olsen sets it in the middle for Jansky. Got it down for the kill for Cameron. 5 kills in the set for Jansky, and the Timberwolves are rolling here in set number 2. Cameron Jansky on the serve, just off the right side of your screen. And that is going to be a York Ace Hardware serve. How about 6 of them in the set for the Timberwolves, and they lead it 21-10. That one, though, into the net. The last 2 points for McCool Junction have been service errors by the Timberwolves. Stouffer back to serve for McCool. Near side, big runner to swing off the block, but out for Cammie Harrison. Cammie's 3rd kill of the set, and it's 22-11. Remember set 1 when it was 23-19 in favor of McCool Junction? Yeah, that's a big swing of points going back the other way since then. That attack punched up from the back row. Papik with a free ball to the back. Played by the Mustangs. Far side for Hess. And a point, though, for the Timberwolves. They are now just 2 away from taking set number 2. The number 2 seed in the tournament, upset, if you will, by Cross County in the quarterfinals last night. No, semifinals last night. In 5 sets. Cross County won the first 2 sets. Then you saw the grit and comeback from Exeter-Milligan to force a 5th set, but ultimately ran out of steam. And it is set point here in set number 2, 24-11. Exeter-Milligan on top. Back set, near side, Hofschneider nearly found. Oh, it's going to go down as a kill for Hofschneider. Found the soft spot in the defense for a moment. And Hess will go back. Near side, Papik. Still set point. Coming back over and a free ball for the Timberwolves. Tip shot from Harrison. Far side, Johnson rolls it to the back. Papik. She rolls one over. Johnson again with the runner. Canode will bump it from the back for Papik. Off the net, on we go. That probably would have gone out, but on we play anyway. Tip shot from Harrison is good, and that is how we end set number 2, 25-12. Exeter-Milligan on top. And we will be back for set number 3 right after this from the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament.
Truck Center Companies, keeping America's truck industry on the road.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank. Growing together.
Midland's mission is to inspire people to learn and lead in the world with purpose.
At Pumpkin Pantry, the only thing more surprising than our variety of name brand snacks is the variety of people who walk through our front doors. And at this point, nothing you ask for surprises us. From tube chips, tri-cornered tortilla crisps, icing bluffs, pressurized buttery corn puffs, meat missiles, small people covered in sour crystals, protein cocoon, pizza chews, tree sprites, chocolate stripes, stuff we can't advertise. Sweet, salty, also sour. Adolescent jet power. No matter who you are or what you're craving, we got it. Pump up your day at Pumpkin Pantry.
Two 2-0 Timberwolves on top in sets, 26-24, 25-11. Set number 2 was all Timberwolves right from the start. Cameron Yaski, Cami Harrison combined for 9 kills. Jaden Papik added a couple more, but 9 total aces, including 6 in that second set for Exeter-Milligan, and they are on their way, as you will. So we're ready for set number 3 of the third place match of the CRC tournament. Again, playing best of 3. We're scheduled for a 7:45 start for BDS and Cross County in the championship game. We will see if they stick to that or if by chance we will play a little early. I have a feeling we're going to stick to that. Olivia Johnson, on the serve first for McCool Junction here in the third set. Harrison with a big swing, and then a tip shot over is going to go down for Ashley Schultz. First point of the set belongs to McCool Junction. And that is a York Ace Hardware serve for Olivia Johnson. First ace since the first set. And in fact, about midway through that first set, McCool Junction had racked up 4 aces on their way to what was at one point a 23-19 lead. In fact, it had been as many as 7. But as we saw, ultimately, Exeter-Milligan would falter down the stretch. But McCool Junction would falter down the stretch. Exeter-Milligan had all the momentum. Now it's the Mustangs that are starting things off hot and heavy in set number 3. And that is another York Ace Hardware serve. A second one for Johnson and a quick 4-0 start for the Mustangs here in set number 3. That misfires long in the first point of the set for Exeter-Milligan. So Jaden Papik back to serve. Big swing that time from Schultz. Overpass back. Schultz, another big swing. And a Timberwolf in the net and a point for the Mustangs. Megan Pinio back to serve for McCool Junction. Near side, Hofschneider pushes one too far. No touch. Side out and point from Exeter-Milligan. Daisy Canode back to serve as Josie Canode comes out as Turbiadis comes into the front row for the Timberwolves. And, well, that was off hands and head. That probably should have been a double hit, but on we play. Off the top of the net, but still dug up. Big swing and then into the net they call. Stouffer was in the net, point Exeter-Milligan. Far side, Schultz off the block but down and out of bounds, and that is a point for Schultz and a point for the Mustangs. 6-3 McCool Junction. Raylan Stouffer to serve. Back set for Jansky. Well dug that time by the Mustangs. On we go. Jansky from the middle. Got it on the far sideline. Jansky's first kill of this set. Her 6th kill total in the last 2 sets. Sorry, I was still working on things. I didn't get the kill totals in set number 1. But 6-4, that was a needed one. That's the first offensive point, if you will, for Exeter-Milligan here in the 3rd set. Olsen, near side, big swing for Harrison. Play at the net, good dig to keep it alive. Now Harrison going to get another swing at it, but miss it too long, and a point for McCool Junction. So as good as Exeter-Milligan looked in set number 2, winning it 25-11, it hasn't been looking so good here so early on in set number 3. In fact, it's a little miscommunication there. Papik and Harrison running into each other. And the miscues piling up here for the Timberwolves in set 3. Harrison, that time nobody got in her way. Johnson did well just to get that dug up, and then off the block and down again. Olivia Johnson with another kill for McCool Junction. Mustang lead is 5. Olsen will set it up in the back row for Jansky. Big swing by Cameron. Kept alive, though. Johnson will bump it over. A free ball for the Timberwolves. In the middle, Harrison. Nicely dug by Schultz in the back row, but unable to keep it alive was Flaherty. And a point, and a needed point that time for Exeter-Milligan. 9-5 our score. Emma Olsen again serving just off the right corner of your screen. Far side, Johnson off the top of the block. Free ball from Papik, but well placed on the free ball. Not exactly in system there were the Mustangs. Now Papik got that one in system, and kill or net violation. They call net violation and a point for Exeter-Milligan, so I can't give the kill that time to Papik. Of note, though, even though that would have been a kill, it is of note, Exeter-Milligan 6 total points scored. They only have 1 offensive point right now, and that was a kill by Jansky. No other aces, no ace blocks, just 1 kill by Jansky offensively. All the other points have come on mistakes from McCool Junction. Something to keep an eye on as the set progresses. Kept alive in the back row and went for the pushover that time, did Penner, and couldn't pull it off. So what was a 9-4 lead is now 9-7. And Shelby Tritt, a freshman middle blocker, in for Shelby Rising City. Far side, Johnson, big swing, stuffed at the net. Jansky got a block on that, or Harrison got the block there. Up front, mistimed the set that time, and the jump from Harrison. That set was just a little higher than Harrison was expecting, maybe. Couldn't quite hang in the air long enough for a 10-7 McCool Junction lead. That time Harrison got a big swing, and she says, you know what, I can do this. Cammie's first kill of the set, her 5th total in the last 2 sets. Exeter-Milligan back within 2. Josie Cano, the sophomore, on the serve. Far side, Pinio. Now Papik down the line. Johnson misfired it long. Nobody touched it. Point Exeter-Milligan. Quick set in the middle for Johnson. It was tipped at the net, but nobody got there behind to fill in. And a point and a kill for Johnson and the Mustangs. 11-9, McCool Junction on top. Schultz on the serve. Excuse me, that was Tritt on the serve. I don't believe that one ever cleared the net on the attack that time from Daisy Canode. Point Mustangs, the lead back to 3. Papik just punches that one over with the left hand. Johnson kind of returns the favor, but somehow it finds the floor for her 3rd kill of the set. And a York Ace Hardware serve. How about 3 of them in the set right now, and a timeout for Exeter-Milligan. Coach Fossick wants to talk things over with the girls. We will step aside as well. Come back to York after this.
York County residents can receive important law enforcement and public safety advisories, community updates, and official information by text message. Text York Alert to 888-777.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face. Now that's something to consider. It might as well be the ACE logo. You see, everything our locally owned stores stand for is written all over our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. Because at our core, we exist to help others. And you can see it in our faces.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
14-9 here in set number 3. McCool Junction trying to extend the match by winning this set. Playing best of 5 in our 3rd place match of the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament. No, we are not at the York City Auditorium. Some needed updates getting done to the old girl. Bit of a facelift, but looking forward to being back there very soon. Hopefully, maybe even by basketball. I have no idea what the time frame is for that, by the way. Off the top and down, Olivia Johnson has got her teeth squarely into the Timberwolf defense right now. She has racked up 4 kills in the last 7 points scored by McCool Junction. Their lead has swelled to 6. That is a service error, however, for 10-15. Of note, we mentioned it earlier, and it's actually gotten a little bit worse. Offensive points scored in this set by Exeter-Milligan, just 2. The rest have all been errors by McCool Junction. Johnson hasn't made many errors. That one missed long. Points, Exeter-Milligan. Boy, that was, again, a needed point there. Cami Harrison back to serve. Cami's a 5'6" senior. And that'll be a York Ace Hardware serve. (15-12). Harrison on the serve again. Bump it up for Johnson. She rolls one over, but misfires wide. Point Timberwolves. Well, we have a very similar field to set 1 where McCool Junction got out to a lead. Exeter-Milligan comes back, makes it tied. Exeter-Milligan or McCool Junction then would go on a run, push the lead to 7 at one point, and then late stages it was a 7-1 run for Exeter-Milligan that ended up winning them the set. So, timeout McCool Junction. Coach Starr does not want to see that happen again. You know, we've been mentioning York Ace Hardware a lot, and for good reason. They are a proud supporting partner of the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament action here on Strive TV. You know, right now you can get an Ego battery-powered pole saw for $40 instant savings. You can also get an Ego battery-powered blower, $20 instant savings. Really good stuff. York Ace Hardware, and if you're traveling out and about and you need to find yourself with an ace, well, David City and North Platte, also the places to go. Each team with 1 timeout remaining here in set number 3. McCool Junction still with the lead, but right now, the momentum all with Exeter-Milligan. Cami Harrison serving just on the right side of your screen. Tip shot from Johnson. Cano digs it up. Papik from the left side rolls one in the middle. That's Jaden Papik's first kill of the set. Needed nonetheless. The Timberwolves are back within 1. Overpass, right back down. How about that? Yansky put that one right back. And we are all tied up at 15. Now the kills starting to filter in for the Timberwolves. Yansky with 2, Harrison and Papik 1 each, and an ace also for Harrison. The offensive points, if you will, for the Timberwolves in the set. Near side Papik, big swing, gonna miss it long though. Point McCool Junction. So the Timberwolves get it tied but can't get over the hump for the lead, at least not on that run. We'll see what else transpires. Olivia Johnson on the serve just to the left of your screen. Overpass on the serve receive, an opportunity for Tritt, and she takes care of it. Excuse me, that Raylan Stouffer, I should say, got that kill. Stouffer. And the Mustangs back in front by 2. Almost a carbon copy of set number 1 right now between these two teams. Stouffer can't get up to that one. Point Timberwolves. 4 hits, and there's 5 or 6 actually, and that ball never did get over the net. Papik on the serve. Olsen sets it in the middle. Jansky now from the back row. That was Harrison with a big swing. Tip shot coming, and it will go down for Stouffer. Stouffer with her third kill of this first set. And the Mustangs lead is 2, 18-16. Pinio on the serve, just left side of your screen. And in there for the kill. Big swing for Daisy Canode. That might be Daisy's first kill of the match, but it was a timely one. Brings her team back within 1, 18-17. Late stages, third set. Now Daisy will go back to serve for the Timberwolves. Far side, Schultz through the block and down for Ashley Schultz. Mustang lead is 2. Raylan Stouffer on the serve now. Missed it long. 19-18. That one was really, really close to the line. You probably couldn't see it on your screen. And that one not near as close. Definitely point McCool Junction. So the service errors balance themselves out for both teams. Ashley Schultz back to serve. 2-point Mustang lead. Late stages trying to force a third set. A fourth set, actually. We are in the third set. Roll shot will go down. The kill for Harrison. Emma Olsen now to serve for the Timberwolves. Papik would be your attacker there, your hitter in the front row for the Timberwolves. She bumps this one, though. Olsen will have to tip it over. Quick set in the middle. Punched back over by Harrison. Canode will bump it for Papik. Far side, Johnson, big swing. Good dig by Jansky. On we go. Jansky now from the back row, off the top of the net and down. Sometimes you're good, sometimes you're lucky. Jansky was lucky on that one. Tied up at 20. Late stages, set 3. Exeter-Milligan won set 1, 26-24. They won set 2, 25-11. Trying to close things out with a 3-set sweep in the third place match of the CRC volleyball tournament. Far side, Johnson, tip shot. Papik digs it up. Olsen then sets it for Harrison. Schultz keeps it alive. Johnson off the top, down for the kill. Olivia Johnson with her 5th kill of the set. Puts McCool Junction back in front by 1. Hofschneider on the serve for the Mustangs. In the middle, Harrison off the head, and on we go. Johnson was able to play it. Papik gets that one down. Tied at 21. Of note, the Timberwolves have tied it, but haven't gotten over the hump to lead just yet in this set. Josie Canode, the sophomore, trying to change that. And instead, it's a York Ace Hardware serve and a point for the Timberwolves. So over the hump now and just 3 away from the match. Set it up Johnson, played in the back row. Olsen for Papik. Missed it long, no touch. Point Mustangs. Stouffer in. Back to serve goes Grace Penner. And now a substitution as Brooke Schultz will come in. She will replace Penner, and Schultz will serve. All tied up at 22. Off the top of the net, on we go. Back set, Harrison right into the net, though. Point McCool Junction. They are 2 away from extending this match to a 4th set. Near side, Canode off the top and down. Daisy Canode with 2 kills in the set. Tied up at 23. And just like that, McCool Junction is 2 away with Harrison serving, 2 away from a match victory. But Harrison misfires long, and now it is set point, McCool Junction. Timeout, Exeter-Milligan. Timberwolves had to fight off a set point in set 1 before ultimately winning 26-24. They need to do something similar here in set number 3. We'll come back to York after this.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
York County residents can receive important law enforcement and public safety advisories, community updates, and official information by text message. Text York Alert to 888-777.
Olivia Johnson on the serve for set number 3. Oh, but into the net it goes. An untimely service error. And we are tied at 24. And Jaden Papik, who closed out set 1, will be back to serve for the Timberwolves. Running jump serve, drives it to the back. Quick set in the middle and a push over. Canode digs it up. Set it for Daisy Canode to the back. Not a great set. This is going to be a free ball for Exeter-Milligan. Timberwolves, not a great set either. Schultz, big swing. Got it down for the kill. Set point. Mustangs. Schultz with her 4th kill of the set. Pinio to serve. Jansky rolls one over and nobody home. Cameron Jansky with an easy kill. Back tied again. And Daisy will go back to serve now. Daisy Canode, that is. All tied up at 25. Near side, that one stuffed in a block from Jansky. And a big one it is. It is match point, Exeter-Milligan.
And serving for set number 3, number 10, Daisy Canode.
Daisy Canode on the serve again. Fires that one back, and we are going to play on. Well dug there. Olsen, quick set. That's your ball game. Olsen gets the quick set kill, and that is how we end it. 27-25, your final count. So your full match scoring goes 26-24, 25-11, and 27-25. A third-place victory for Exeter-Milligan as they take it over McCool Junction. In that third set, Cameron Jansky with 4 kills to lead McCool Junction, to lead Exeter-Milligan. 2 apiece for Harrison, Papik, and Daisy Canode, and Emma Olsen with the clinching quick set kill. 1 ace block and 2 York Ace Hardware serves for the Timberwolves in that set. Olivia Johnson led the way in kills for McCool Junction with 5, Ashley Schultz 4, and Raylan Stouffer with 3 in that third set for McCool Junction. So McCool Junction falls to 15-11 overall. Exeter-Milligan improves to 19-8 on their season. Coming up, 7:45 start time is what we're scheduled for BDS and Cross County, the championship match, the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament. We will have it for you here on Strive.tv. Thanks for joining us, and we will take a little break, and our stream will fire back up when warm-ups officially start for the 7:45 start of BDS and Cross County.
wander around a